Before we get started, I want to give a huge thanks to everyone at the J Series Engine Nation's Facebook page and to Kenneth Pay for helping so much with the information I needed. Awesome group of people, really know their stuff, have some crazy J Series. Definitely go over there and check out their Facebook page. But here we go. We're going to go ahead and get into it. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Texas Honda Channel. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. So today I'm going to be showing you how to put a 2007-2008 ECU into a 2006 Acura TL. I believe the method is similar or the same for a 2004 and a 2005. You just need to get a different adapter harness. This does not require the adapter harness. So I'm going to show you how to put the Flash Pro in. I'll leave a link in the description for the Flash Pro. It is not cheap, but it works great, and I want to be able to tune this thing for the supercharger once it goes in. So here we go. Okay, one of the first things you're obviously going to want to get is an ECU. I found this on eBay. It was an automatic computer from a 2008, and I paid like 75 bucks or something, real cheap. You can use the automatic computer in the manual. You just have to convert it using Honda Flash Pro, which is super easy. I'll show you how to do that. You basically convert this from being an automatic to a manual. It's as easy as swapping genders in this day and age or whatever. So yeah, basically we're going to put this thing in there. But before we do that, we have to do the CAN bus wiring, which I'll show you real quick. Remove the vent so you guys could see back in there. That is where the connector is that you have to run two wires from. I basically went to the junkyard, got a little connector, ended up extending the wires like 4 feet long, and then using the diagram from Honda's website, which I'll leave a link in the description. They have a full walkthrough on how to do it. Basically convert it at the OBD2 port connector, and then put these pins in and relocate some of the pins. It's a pretty simple process. If you don't know how to depin, I'm sure there's plenty of videos out there explaining how to do it. But now that we've got that connected and ran all the way to the connector for the OBD2 port, it'll still run on the 2006 computer in here with no problems. But now it's all set up for the 2007-2008 ECU swap. So yeah, now we're just going to go into the car and see what we need to do. Okay, now that you've got the CAN bus wiring done to the OBD2 port, you'll go in here where the stock computer is. It sits under here. There's a 10mm bolt on both sides, on the driver's side and on the passenger side. Then you'll pull it out basically where I have it. This is the stock computer. You will disconnect each connector, making sure that the battery is unplugged while doing this. You don't want to damage anything. You basically get the computer out, and then we're going to be putting in the 2007-2008 computer. Now this is an automatic. It's an RDA A84. It's an automatic computer, but we can turn it manual because of Honda Flash Pro. So basically, what we're going to do is put this one in, same way we pulled the other one out. Pretty self-explanatory on this part. After you get the new one in, the car will not start. The immobilizer is programmed to this one. So using this snap-on tool, a really good neighbor and friend of mine let me use, I'm gonna go ahead and reprogram this to the chipped key in there. So let's get started with that. Okay, so I have the snap-on tool from my neighbor. I'll leave a link in the description for one just like this. This works really good. Honda dealership wouldn't help me, locksmiths wouldn't help me, so this works perfectly fine. We're gonna go to the scanner. Click Acura, automatic ID. It is communicating. There it shows the VIN number, and it's a 2008 Acura TL. This is a 2006, but the computer's out of an 08. So 3052 is the last four of the VIN. My last four of my VIN is 1320, ironically enough. Click OK, make sure it's right. Then we're going to go down to immobilizer setup and registration. 16-pin DLC. We'll say yes. Does this have an original keyless access? No. Switch ignition on, which it is on. Checking the immobilizer type. Let it run through its test here. Immobilizer type 8. Click continue. Immobilizer setup. For vehicles equipped with keyless access, use the actual immobilizer key. Okay, go ahead, click continue. Replace ECM PCM unit. Just let it do its countdown here. Turn the ignition switch off. Turn the ignition switch on. The registration of immobilizer codes in the immobilizer has been completed. Turn the switch off. Check all keyless access remotes to ensure each will start the engine. Click continue. Turn the ignition on. Click no. Registration is complete. Now we try to see if it starts. There it is. But as you can see, we do have a check engine light. That's for the automatic stuff, which I'll show you how to fix it here in just a second. And then that is for the VSA off and on because the automatic stuff is having an issue. So this thing can definitely do it. It works great. Of course, Snap-on isn't cheap, but it works. So I'm gonna go to the computer and show you how to turn this automatic into a manual. Here we go. Okay, I have the Honda Flash Pro cable right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and plug it into the OBD2 port and go over to the laptop. Okay, you can see the cord running all the way to the Honda Flash Pro, and this is the plug. Plug it into the USB. Really simple. We're gonna go to this little lightning bolt. It's right here. I will show you I will leave a link in the description for this program. You can get it right off of Honda's website. And this is the error codes it has right now since it's an automatic computer. Problem in the automatic transmission clutch switch, ECT2, which we can get all these to go away. It's real simple. So we're going to go ahead and go online. We're going to lock to vehicle. This is a disclaimer. You have to read that and accept. It's going to go ahead and lock this Honda Flash Pro to the computer so that we can tune it. Okay, now that we've got that done, we'll go to new calibration. We're going to put in 2007 manual transmission right there. Click that. And they have different little base maps that come with the calibration right here. So we're going to click this one here, 2004, 2006 manual transmission, stock injectors, stock tune, and it is going to turn this automatic into a manual. So we're going to go ahead and hit upload. This will take about a minute or so, so I'm going to go ahead and just speed it up. Uploaded. We can go to the calibration. We're going to go to miscellaneous right here. We're going to make sure all of these are not turned on right here that you see don't have the check mark. Just make sure those are like that. Okay. And then we're going to read error codes. No error codes, which means this is ready to go. Now, if we turn these things on, it's going to have an issue. It'll throw a bunch of error codes, but now this is a manual transmission computer and it's ready to be tuned on. So we can put this back in there and everything will be great. Okay, so after you do the computer swap from the 08 or 07 into the 06, you'll have this VSA light, which when you push a button, it doesn't do anything. We can get that to go away with this Snap-on tool here. You go to the scanner. You'll click Acura and manual ID. You'll go down till you hit the 2006, not the 2008. And click TL with the J32. Hit OK. And we're going to clear all codes. Okay, said the VSA light was illuminated. So we're just going to let it do its thing. Right now it's just going through all of the possible things that could be wrong with the 2006 model. Please start the engine and check the VSA activation indicator. Does the VSA activation indicator light go off? No. And as you can see, the light is now off, and when we push the button, the light comes on and off. So that's how you get that cleared, and it also clears all the other codes like the TPMS and all of that stuff. So we start it, everything's good to go. If I put my seatbelt on, the seatbelt light will go away, so there will be 0 codes whatsoever. Also, another thing I wanted to mention is that the automatic computer will need a little bit of solder with a jumper wire from one section to another, and something unsoldered if you want to keep your cruise control. If you're not worried about cruise control, you don't even have to do this step. But I did it, and my cruise works absolutely perfect. Figured I'd throw that out there. All this information is in the link in the description that'll take you to a PDF file from Honda. So I hope this helps. I hope this video was informative enough. I'm still learning as I go as well, just trying to share the knowledge that I find, because a lot of it was actually kind of difficult for me to find the important information. So I figured I'd help you guys make you this video. But it's doing absolutely great. Can't wait to get the supercharger on it. It's going to be super fun. As the J37 throttle body, and basically just going to be straight bolt in. I'm not going to be able to run super hard until I get bigger injectors, but that'll be coming soon too. In the Honda Flash Pro settings, it said I could just click a button for the 410 RDX injectors, and it would set the dead times and everything. So that's probably what I'm going to do. We're going to leave it on low boost at first, get it all dialed in and tuned, and it's going to be super fun. But I hope this video helped you. If it did, please share it around, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and I'll definitely have more videos coming soon. So until next time, God bless, stay safe, stay awesome.